Hey guys, welcome back to ATZ Sports. Thank you for stopping by for another video. And Gurkirat Singh is the future of India. After an exceptional tournament, SAFF Under 20 tournament that he went through, I believe this guy is the future for both Indian football and for Mumbai City. Now, first of all, when he did join Mumbai City, I think last season, I was kind of skeptical, okay. First of all, no offense, Indian Ivers produce amazing talent of football, okay. They produce some good players who then eventually end up playing for top clubs, make a huge impact for the Indian national team. But when we had Bipin Singh that time, the only reason I could find we signed Gurkirat was, as a backup. If Bipin is injured or he's suspended, Gurkirat will come. But from the time he started playing, okay, for Mumbai City, even though he got just like 65 minutes, I guess, in total for us. But the impact that he used to have, he was hungry for goals, okay? He was hungry to make a name. He was hungry to have an impact in the game. Yes, he didn't eventually score any goals, didn't provide any assists because 65 minutes in total of a season, what you expected him to do. I knew that this guy was the future, okay? And I knew that once Bipin grows old or Bipin signs for another club, this guy is going to be the big deal for us. And yes, he just proved me right in the recent SAFF Under-20 tournament where he scored 8 goals in 5 games, which is a huge thing. 4 of them coming in the final, of course, which again was a mouth-watering match for those who had watched it. Just amazing, okay? And I'll just give you a few fast review of the entire SAFF tournament for those who want. India were facing Bangladesh, Nepal, Maldives and Sri Lanka, okay? I think Bhutan didn't want to participate. Afghanistan, of course, no longer exists in SAFF, and Pakistan has a fine. FIFA has put ban. Yes, FIFA has put a ban on them. So yeah, that's it. So we had these tournaments. So the first we played was, of course, the most toughest opponent, but yet to win a single SAFF Under-20 tournament, that was Bangladesh. And we did eventually lose 2-1, which put quite a question on the future of the Indian Under-20 team, okay, and the coach, of course, because we were losing 2-1 to Bangladesh, and we had soon after we have the AFC Under-20 qualifiers where we are going to be playing, I believe, Australia, Kuwait, and I can't recollect the third country. I think it's either Iraq or Syria, I'm not sure about that. But so it was a huge time to just think what is going to happen with this tournament. But in the 2-1 loss, Gurkirat was the only good player to score. The game after that we played, I believe, was against I don't care the order. We played Maldives, we smashed them. We played Sri Lanka, we smashed them. We played Nepal, we smashed them 8 goals. That's the scoreline I remember the most because of it. And every time Gurkirat scored a goal, okay. And then in the finals, it was India versus Bangladesh as expected, and it was a huge deal, okay, because we did lose to Bangladesh first, and the question was, could this team go ahead from that loss, okay, a movie style, how they say, go ahead of this loss and try and attempt to win the next match? And they did it, okay. Yes, in extra time it was a 2-2 draw, but then it ended up as 5-2. But Gurkirat Singh scored 4 goals. 4 goals. Yes, some people will definitely complain and say 2 of those came in the extra time when the Bangladeshi players were completely out of stamina because they somehow lacked stamina and that the Indian team was just full of energy. Just remember, Gurkirat Singh scored the first goal in the 2nd minute and was there for the entire match, okay. So 4 goals out of the 5 that was scored by Gurkirat Singh. He was on fire. He was on full destruction mode, and he just proved himself that he needs more starting time at Mumbai City. First of all, I love when young talents like this perform exceptionally well. The reason is because the future of Indian football, the future of ISL, or future of any league for that matter, is on the young talents that play, okay. If we don't produce enough good young talents, then how you don't expect us to perform exceptionally well. So this is what is happening. Gurkirat Singh is just showing the amount of talent that he has. He won the golden ball, the golden boot. Of course, he can't win the golden keeper gloves award for obvious reasons, but he was phenomenal according to me in this tournament. And I'm so happy to see him do well. Now with the Durand Cup coming up, I'm not sure if the AFC under 20 qualifiers also come up the same time, but I think it's little later. So he will be eventually there for the Durand Cup. So I hope in this tournament he gets more game time. Okay. Now, not saying that Bipin is completely useless and should be kept as a second choice winger. No, Bipin of course is the good, but this Durand Cup should be used to give all our players like Asif, he should be given some time. Gurkirat needs some time. Gurkirat Singh was exceptional last season. In the middle, of course, he did lose his charm, but then when you consider Chante came, you couldn't expect Pratap to be chosen before above Chante. So there I would love Sanjeev Stalin to play. I would actually say that I would even love to see Valpoya to be playing and Pranjal Bhumij, but these two guys are joining Roundless Punjab, so they won't be available for this tournament as Mumbai City players. So I think we'll be using our under 18 team, which did not perform exceptionally well in the development league. So let's hope that we do something well. Actually, to be speaking the truth, okay, Mumbai City don't have a reserve team to fill in this tournament, okay, in the sense that a team that will put up a fight. Like last season Bangladesh Bengaluru put their reserve team and they reached the semis, okay, and they lost I think on penalties to FC Goa. That is how strong Bengaluru's reserve team is. So that is what I want to say. We don't have that strong of a reserve team, so it was definitely we need to play quite a number of players who are mainly our first choice. One will be Griffiths, of course, because I don't see him getting a starting leap against Jahu or Mutaraf. Also in the Durand Cup he'll get quite a lot of game time. Mehtab Singh remains the only centre back apart from Rahul Beke if you include him, so that's there also. So I think we'll be playing with at least 3/4 of the squad being our main team, like the crucial players or the important players, with rotational players I think just being 2 or 3, maybe giving some other players some lot of game time. I don't know how many substitutions are allowed in the Durand Cup. Is there 5 substitutions or 3 substitutions? If there's 5, then I see more of the reserve players getting more game time, but if not, then yeah, I can see it going to be a little not that tasty for the young players who would love. Because see, Mumbai City this season have invested exceptionally well according to me with their young players, their signings, especially the foreign signings. Last season I had to suffer Viger Katadao and Casio Gabriel playing with Brad Inman as the AFC quota player. This season we have gone better. We have Greg Stewart, we have Albert Noguera, we have Diaz. So you can see the signings are Griffiths, of course, a good signing there. So here's what I want to say. Our signings this season should have been the signings that we needed last season for the AFC Champions League. We might have eventually even ended up winning the group stage, okay, apart from Al-Shabaab. Of course, we can't defeat Al-Shabaab. They are quite a big team to defeat. But if we had some good signings, Al Jazeera was no big of a deal. We showed Air Force Club Iraq the doors directly in those 2 matches. But then Al Jazeera draw and loss. I just tell you, if we had the creativity of Greg Stewart, Alberto Noguera and the finishing ability of Diaz, we would have won those games, okay? We would have won those games. We didn't have finishing in that tournament, okay, in the AFC. I can just say, the first goal, Rahul Beke's, okay, that was exceptionally good, okay? The header that he scored a goal to win the game 2-1. That was a good goal. Diego Maviccio's first goal was a penalty, okay? And if he had not scored it, I would have got more frustrated, so you can understand. So that's there. And then the third goal that was scored in a 1-0 win against FOC Iraq again, it was again a shot by Brad Inman which scuffed off the goalkeeper, and Diego Mauricio was just at the right place at the right time, we could say, and he scored. Not saying that Diego Mauricio didn't do anything, but this squad would have destroyed Al Jazeera, I'm telling you. And hopefully it is a contender for this season's ISL trophy, okay? Last time we were the first team to do the double, to win the ISL Shield and the ISL trophy. Can we do the triple this time by winning the ISL Shield, ISL trophy and the Durand Cup? Maybe, maybe not. But still, I do believe that Mumbai City have a good squad to compete for all these 3 tournaments. But ATK Mohun Bagan also have a good squad. But I think they will concentrate more on the AFC Cup rather than the Durand and the Super Cup. Oh yeah, the Super Cup is there, right? So yeah, there's 4 trophies, I believe now, that a team can win. That's going to be interesting, nevertheless, to say. 4 trophies in the Indian football. Can you believe it, guys? Can you believe 4 trophies possible for any team to win now? And if you include one, let's assume they win the AFC Cup, then becomes 5. So we could see ATK Mohun Bagan actually winning 5 trophies this time, because they are still the only team left in the continental AFC Cup. Indian team to the only Indian team who's there at AFC Cup. So there's a chance. There's a chance. I'm not saying that there's no chance. Let's see how things go out. So guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. What you feel about it? Should Mumbai City sign some more players, especially in the Indian contingent? Especially, I would love an Indian centre back at this moment. Is Gurkirat Singh the future of India? And what do you feel about the recent SAFF tournament that just concluded? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Do like, share, subscribe. See you all in more videos coming soon in the near future. Goodbye. Take care. Stay safe.